Hello, welcome to Try Animes, another weekly roundup of anime figure releases on AmiAmi. This will be from the 24th or 23rd of October. Sorry, I should have checked this beforehand. 24th, 23rd of October till the 28th of October. Going on. There's been quite a few releases going on, so we'll get into them straight away. This is going to be sort of blitzing this a little bit, so hopefully this will be a bit better. Also, just the links to all of these figures that we'll be looking at today will be in the description below. So if you would rather do that than watch through the video, you're more than welcome to do that. Perfectly happy with you doing that. Obviously, I'm just going to do a quick overview of each of the figures that I've selected to look at, and just what my initial thoughts are of them. So we'll get into these right now. Honkai Impact 3rd, Bonya Silverwing version 1/7 complete figure by Hobby Max, 26,580 yen. So Honkai Impact 3rd, very large effect part, obviously being on display here on the figure. It's lacking detail though in my mind, but I think Honkai Impact is sort of sci-fi magic-esque, or at least when they're doing these magic circuit effects. It's yeah, well, I think it's like sci-fi-esque really, more so than pure magic. So that's why they got the sort of like circuitry effect going on in these fins here. It looks fine, but I don't think for 26,500 yen is not really worth it. Like the herself, Bonya, is not like super well detailed. The paint job's fine, and it's by Hobby Max, so they're not one of the biggest manufacturers out there. But if you're a big Honkai Impact 3rd fan, then there's that for you. Character Vocal Series 01 Hatsune Miku 16th birthday version 1/7 by Good Smile. Unfortunately sold out now as I'm doing the recording. 24,390 yen. But I'd add this to your bookmarks, and keep an eye on it, because when we get closer to the release date, she might actually come out on release. A lot of the figures that AmiAmi have when they get to the release date, they do sort of have surplus in their warehouse. October 2024, so you've got a year to wait for her, but you can obviously, as I said, bookmark it. At least then you can just keep looking at your bookmarks each month, just to see what's coming up. Very good looking figure, stunning. Obviously, I think it's not one of the more unique Miku figures out there. It's got sort of more of a standard attire, but they've got this sort of angel motif going on, which I think suits her fine, with her wings and then sort of this white dress being used sort of instrumental symbols for the dress. So nope, looks really good overall. And 24,000 yen, well, down from 29,000 yen, so 5,000 yen saving. Good overall, good smart company. So definitely, if you're a big Hatsune Miku fan, I'd keep an eye on this one. Rurodo original character Eve Usumani lingerie version for 23,760 yen by Golden Head. So it's a purple haired Lolita succubus. No, not succubus. She's got like bat wings. So pretty good looking. I think the stockings are going to be molded. They don't look like they're fabric. She looks quite good overall, but not up my alley. But obviously you get these sort of little bunny rabbits as well as a bonus. It's a very cute little figure. Nothing majorly wrong in my mind. I think she's cast off from the back here. No, that's the top. It's very flat. She might be cast off. It doesn't mention it anywhere, I don't think. Alternative upper body parts. So yes, you do have an option of her without the chest area, without the cover, without the dress on, but she's rather flat. But that's why I said she's Lolita style. So not too bad overall. Frieren Beyond Journey's End Fern 1/7 scale by Elko 3,000 yen. So this is one of those sort of small palm size sort of figures. It looks like pretty simple, doesn't need to be amazing detail, but considering they're not a lot of money or anything like that, you would get her and you'd also get Frieren as well, just so you can have them both next to each other, and it's only 6,000 yen. They're fine. It's kind of like Tenatol. There's a couple of Tenatol figures that we'll be looking at later. So yeah, they seem to be fine. Pretty simple figures. But if you just want some, cheap, some small, cheaper figures to have in your collection, and if you like this anime series, and that's a good way to get started. Here we go, Tenatol Fig a la Mode, the quintessential quintuplets Nino. I'm very tempted to get all of them, the Tenatol Fig a la Mode of quintessential quintuplets. There's very cute, obviously, with them being sort of served up as this sort of dessert and being this maid outfit. Very good looking. Detail looks pretty good overall. I like this whipped cream aesthetics, which I'm not sure if they comes with. I think I mentioned this last time with the other quintessential quintuplets a few weeks ago. I think that's just the extra bits that they've added on, but you can get some ideas. You can build some sort of diorama for these on your shelf if you're going to collect all 5 of them. But yeah, 5,000 yen, really good price. Tenatol quality seems to be really good overall. Tenatol. A lot of people seem to be switching over to Tenatol rather than Pop-Up Parade for this price range. Talking of Pop-Up Parade, we've got 3 Cyberpunk ones. We've got Pop-Up Parade Edge Runners, Rebecca, 4,080 yen. I think a lot of people will be getting her. Lucy and David as well. So they're the same standard outfit. They're Pop-Up Parade quality. I probably might wait for large scale versions like L series or extra L series maybe, or other scale figures. Personally, for me, I prefer scales over non-scales, but I do have a few Pop-Up Parades. I have 6 Pop-Up Parades, so I do own some. It's just that it depends. Pop-Up Parade obviously offers, they can get IPs pretty quickly, and it doesn't cost them a lot to manufacture these, so I understand why Good Smile makes the Pop-Up Parades and does a wide smattering of figures. And then we've got Pop-Up Parade Killer Kill Maito souvenir jacket version L size for 7,040 yen. I can say that the L size are pretty much always more detailed than their normal Pop-Up Parade scale, which is obviously a non-scale. So the price is like nearly double, but then you're going to get better detail, better paint job. So it's sort of closer to a scale figure in terms of quality and actual scale as well. I think she's close to 1/7. So good to see a Killer Kill Pop-Up Parade L size. Momo illustrations by DS Mile 1/6 by Skytube, 19,200 yen. So it's a maid, obviously cleaning up and who is cast off. Pretty simple looking figure. She looks quite cute and adorable. Yeah, no, good looking figure overall. If you're big into maids, and you can get that, Skytube obviously do a lot of cast off, not so NSFW figures. So it's just another one to add to your collection. Series DS Mile, not heard of that series. Comment below if you have seen that series, please. Thank you very much. This one's probably going to be more of a centerpiece one. Attack on Titan, Humanity's Strongest Soldier, Levy by Pony Canyon. Never heard of them. 42,000 yen. Very like E-Stream. So I think it gives you heads up as to what they're going after. They're trying to get into muscle in onto E-Stream's market by doing, or Levi obviously in this sort of very effect heavy pose. I see him and having this very amazing shading on his cape, so you can really see the highlights and the shadows on his cape. So I think the paint job looks really good, as long as it's close to obviously this in terms of the final product. But from a company that we've never seen before, I would hold off and wait to see more pictures of people reviewing it, either on YouTube videos or on my figure collection. Tentar wondering which journey of Elaine Fig a la Mode, Elaine complete figure. Fuyu for Tentar Fuyu for 5,220 yen. Again, I do like these figures. Looks like they're doing a full lineup of these, so you're going to be seeing a lot of waifus coming out that are going to be in this setup. Obviously, they're going to be making such a big saving with having the same dessert dish or bowl that the figure sits in. So they obviously had loads of those crafted up, so manufactured, so they can just then put these figures in there. But yeah, it gives you a certain aesthetic. So yeah, that's a good looking figure. Magical and Fusion Eri Sugaki illustration by Momi. Tuberoso Orchid Sleeve, 20,980 yen. So this is another one of those figures that is cast offable in a very obviously explosion position. Which is fine. She looks quite good overall. Paint job's probably a bit flat. Her hair is obviously not really well shaded or anything like that. But most people will be buying this figure because they like the overall aesthetic of this sort of knight magic girl, or I guess bikini armor-esque, bikini warrior-esque figure. Obviously, it does remind me a lot from of a figure from like Bikini Warriors, the anime. Just female knights and different characters wearing just bikini armor. But yeah, no, I think that's fair enough. Some people do, though I don't mind it, but it's not something that's personally grabs my attention that I would want to purchase. So it's 20,990 yen. Fantasy Star Online 2 is Annette Summer Vacation version. Amakuni, 19,800 yen. Not played Fantasy Star Online 2. If you have, please let me know if it's worth playing. I'll give it a go. Do love the ribbed definition here. She looks very good overall. I do like the gloves as well, which obviously characteristics of the character, I suppose. And she's probably some sort of elf or elf, I suppose. Race, but no, very cute looking figure. And then we also have Fantasy Star Online to Jean for 19,800 yen. This one people will obviously be buying because she's well endowed. That's fair enough, that makes sense. I can understand a lot of people would be buying her, and I think she's one of the main characters from Fantasy Star Online that people play as or has in their team. Just from what I've heard of Fantasy Star Online, I know bits and pieces of it. Yeah, a very good looking figure. The decal on the bikini looks pretty well done. Hair definition is fine on the twin tails, a bit flat on the top center. Green highlights with nice touch. And I do like the ponytail things. That's quite good looking figure. Persona 5 Royal and Takamaki school uniform version by Amakuni, 24,200 yen. There's obviously a lot of Persona 5 fans out there. A lot of people definitely want this figure to have Amakuni in their fig collection, especially her in a school dress uniform. Very good looking figure. I do like the shading. Love the pose. The red tights are very bright and vibrant and very eye-catching. So it's a very good looking figure, very attractive. Definitely something I would get if I have ever played Persona 5 Royal, but I have not. Again, if I've heard really good things about it and it's just something I should really play, I might have to give it a go and just do like a 10-hour series, after 10 hours and do a review of it or something like that at some point in the future. The good looking figure. Character Vocal Series 01 Hatsune Miku V3 quarter scale. So this is the third type of quarter scale that we've had for freeing of Hatsune Miku. There's two of her in the bunny suit, and then there's this one and the normal attire. 29,700 yen. Looks maybe they're learning, and we're actually going to start seeing them bring the price tag down to about 30k rather than bloody 40, 44, 66,000 for New Jersey. Jesus. But yeah, no, it's Hatsune Miku in a sort of standard outfit. She looks fine. I don't know if she's been released before already, and this might be a re-release for her. I'd have to check my free collection to see if there is. Doesn't mention here if it's a re-release, so I can't say for sure. But no, good looking figure overall. Prisma Ring Flower Imitation Flower Illustration by Neko. Prism Prime 1 Studio Prisma Ring. 28,600 yen. It's another one of those sort of cyberpunk girls or with masks, cyber aesthetic girls on very good looking design. I do like design overall. Yeah, no, she's very cute. Outfit looks great. Obviously, the sort of this skin tight suit looks very well attractive. Position the belt looked great. Yeah, no, she looks really good overall. Definitely, if the paint job's up to snuff by Prime One, I think Prime One they generally are. They just don't do. I don't see a lot from Prime One, so I can't say for certain how good the quality is because they seem, well, from what past sort of year, the release from them has been very sparse. There's the odd one here or there you see at anime convention shows when they do like expos. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't remember seeing this on an expo, but that actually looks really good. Puppet Parade movie Sword Art Online progressive area of the start at night. Mito, 4,080 yen. It's fine. I think we don't get a lot of the alternative Sword Art Online characters that much, so it's good that we're seeing these other characters from the series. Some of the other girls, at least, getting a figure done of them. Pop-up Parade, Guilty Gear, Strive Bridget, Strive Black Complete, 4,950 yen. I think Bridget is obviously one of the more well-renowned characters from. There's quite a lot of figures of Bridget from Guilty Gear. This is her in obviously her full black outfit or skin. The other ones are her in the standard outfit, so it depends on your, and they're scale figures, so they cost a lot more. This is obviously being a Pop-up Parade is a lot cheaper, so depending on how much of a Guilty Gear Strive fanboy you are, you might want to get full scale, but there's quite a few options out there. There's probably still some you can get on pre-owned, or that might even still be available to collect, that are still in stock, sorry. Writer, original Mahou Shoujo series, Ryu Asuka Summer Sailor uniform version, 1/6, 32,390 yen. This one is obviously by Writer, and I love Writer's designs overall. This is from the Mahou Shoujo, Magical Girl series basically. I'm very tempted to get this. I just love the Writer design overall, and they're great. It's just on, like, every time I keep looking at it, I sort of I'm so tempted to just pre-order it. June 2024. I've got 2 other expensive figures coming out in June. Pre-order though, she might get delayed, so that might help. By Daiki Kogyo, so not a manufacturer I've heard of. There's another one I've got is by Native, so they've done a few Mahou Shoujo's figures by Writer already. So this being a different manufacturer might be worth getting anyways, to get in and compare the quality. Different character, but you can compare at least the designs, with it being a Writer design. One of my favorite artists, character designers. Whenever they do a character design, I love all of them basically. And you can generally tell quite easily with the upperked chest area, with the upturn on them. That generally gives it a quite telltale sign. Divine Sword Aurelia, 1/7 by Mythos, 26,950 yen. Very slender sword dance-esque figure, and Chinese, I guess based off a Chinese game. Pretty good looking figure. Mythos of pretty much whatever figure they've put out has been high quality. Paint job's been great, and the price has been pretty good for what you get. So this is obviously sort of like, with this Matter of Effect part, it's sort of similar to, closer to like an E-Stream level of effort in terms of being overboard with the effects, but the pricing is obviously not exorbitant like we do see with E-Stream. But obviously E-Stream's effect parts are way bigger, still bigger than what's got on display here. White Rabbit illustration by Rusuri, 1/7. Otaku Toys, 14,200 yen. White bunny suit girl looks quite good. She's obviously in the shy pose. The jacket's kind of, I guess, adds on. This is like she's just walked into the. Maybe she just sort of walked into the, I guess, whatever establishment she is, and she's taken it off and she gets noticed. So I do like the pose. I do like the design, the creases that they've got in the bunny suit. It's a very well designed figure, and I do like the paint job on the tights as well, and you get an acrylic stand with it. Price is pretty good as well. Nothing bad about it. Only maybe if there was a bit bit more shading maybe on the bunny suit, but it's white, it's very hard to do any sort of shading on the bunny suit on white, unfortunately. Trials of Mana Angela complete figure, Square Enix, 22,500 yen. So the figure looks great. I love the way they've done the shading on the hair and on the outfit. So the reds to oranges, through the highs and low points of it looks really well done. And same thing with the hair, with the blending going from the pinks and purples, looks really great. Gold trim looks fine, standard. Boots look actually really nicely detailed and painted as well. So it's a great looking figure, but it's again by Square Enix. Unfortunately, with a lot of their other figures, once they've been released, they bargain bin. So this would be something I probably would add to your bookmarks and just keep an eye on when she gets released. As from a trials of game, they're a good series of games to play. Actually, I'm working through. I can't remember. Trials of Berseria. I'm playing through at the moment on my Steam Deck. It's a good looking figure, and it's from a obviously loved series of games and anime. Kiriko Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. Double Hana Uzaki Tsuyu Netwear version, 19,800 yen by Kadakawa. Pretty attractive looking. I think we've had other scale figures of Uzaki like this before. Her in knitwear obviously means she's got nothing else underneath. I'm pretty sure not cast offable. There might be some people out there that will try and remove the hood, the knitwear that she's in, just to see if that detail is covered. So that might be worth keeping an eye out for. February 2024 release. That's pretty soon actually, 4 months away. So maybe wait till release, which she's released, and see if anyone attempts that on my figure or on Reddit and the anime figures subreddit. Price is not too bad, but it's a pretty simple figure, so I reckon she'll get quite a bit cheaper, considering it's just Uzaki in a standard pose, chest out, squeezing with her arms behind balloons. So quite good looking figure overall, but yeah, I think she'll get cheaper. Maitsu Last Run, Hachiru and Olivia 1/6 figures by Wanderer, 24,300 yen. So this is 2 figures in one, I guess you could say. Bikini dress figures from a series I'm not very well of, but they're Lolita figures, very flat chested. You could say the child aesthetic is being a bit way too over sexualized in these figures, but that's just down to, I suppose, maybe their source material. The series Maitetsu, I've never heard of it, so if it's like that, then possibly worth getting. It is 2 figures in one, so you'd look at 12,000 yen per figure, but it's not something I would purchase really. I prefer more well-endowed figures. That does it for this weekly roundup of anime figures. Please comment and subscribe if you like this series. This one's a bit more of a blitz style, just because it's a bit late in the day. I've been out all day, unfortunately, so this is a bit of a late recording. Please comment, subscribe, and again, there'll be links to all of these in the description of the video. Please check them out if there's any of the figures have caught your attention and you are going to pre-order them, and you just use that link. They're not any sort of links that I get kickback or anything like that. They're just ones I've copy and pasted down there. So it's just me making it easier for everyone to find these figures without, in weeks times, whatnot, without having to type them in the search bar on AnimePre. Thank you very much, and I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.